Hey there, it's Julie Ford with Julz of Life, and I am here with one Miss Vivian Ford, and she had a really great idea. And so this is the beginning of our series of the Tools of Life by Julz of Life, and I thought it was a really good one that she came up with. So this is what we're going to talk about today, and I hope that it helps not only the kids in your life and the leaders of your next generation, but you too. So all right, the question I asked Vivian was, what problem do you think needs to be solved, or what's some skill that you wish more people your own age and out in the world had? And what was your answer? What was it you wish?
The ability to say, you know what, you're right.
And why do you think people don't actually do that very often? Say, you know what, you're right. Instead, they... in your experience, what do they do instead?
They try to defend their position, even if they're kind of seeing that they're wrong. It's kind of almost embarrassing as well to know, like, oh, right, that does make sense, I'm wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. When we were talking earlier, you were always also talking about how sometimes people, they might really want to argue, and so they also want to make you wrong because they want to make you look kind of dumb, or you feel dumb, or feel like maybe they want to make you look stupid. So what if they make you feel just a little bit stupid? You start getting that feeling, so you start feeling defensive. What do you think you should do?
Well, you can defend yourself in a kind of like meh state of mind, or just
say more about that. What do you mean? How are you like meh? Let's say I offended you and I'm like, I can't believe that you did not know what the speed limit was on our road we live on. That's just ridiculous. How can you not know that?
Well, you could just say, well, I guess I didn't really pay attention. And just in that kind of like light, and
So there's your meh. There's your like, meh, well, I just didn't know.
Yeah.
Wasn't that important?
Like I don't really care about this argument. It's not
You're not a driver
to me. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not.
So,
why would you know that?
Yeah.
Unless you're, and it actually, to be fair, has 2 speed limits on it, so it's a very short run. So yeah, okay. So that's one way to do it. And what if you're really like hanging on to, I'm so right about this, or I know that I wasn't right, but I'm gonna hang on to it anyway because I don't want to lose face. What do you do about that?
You just kind of have to have the confidence in your I don't know, and then kind of still be in that meh state of mind, but just be confident in your I don't know.
So by meh, you mean like just let go of it rather than go, I'm right! Yeah, I'm right! Even though you know that what you've got is maybe not right.
Yeah.
So letting go of it and saying confidently, meh. So I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know that. Guess what? You were right. Thanks. And then it can end the argument. That was one of the things we talked about that was the advantage. What are the other advantages of saying, yeah, this is right. You're right.
Well, one advantage is you can be looked at as more mature and more sophisticated around others, because when you're hanging on to the I'm right, and even if it's like a stupid little argument, like what's the speed limit on the road? And one person's like, it's 35. No, it's 45. No, I know it's 35. And you're just going back and forth like, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. And then if you just let go of that.
It's wasting lifetime.
It's just wasting lifetime. And then if you take a step back and just like, you know what? Why are we fighting about this? You know what? What does this matter in the long run? And especially noticing when if you're wrong and the other person is right, or if you know you're right and the other person's wrong, just saying, you know what, you're right, or you know what, let's just let this go.
Letting it go. Ooh, I love that. Just let it go. Just meh.
Just meh.
Just meh. I mean, some things aren't worth mehing. They're really important things, but that argument that you brought up was pretty good. And sometimes it lets you see the other side, because guess what? In that argument, they were both right. There were 2 speed limits on the road.
Yeah.
Yep, they were right. They wasted a lot of time when they were actually both so right. And if they walked down the driveway and then walked down just a little while, they would have seen both signs. Would have been right. So, advice from Vivian today. Her tool of life is sometimes it's just the right choice to say, you know what? You're right. and let it go and get back to cool lifetime. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
No.
That's all for now. Julie Ford and Vivian Ford here with your first tool of life from Julz of Life. Have a great day.